Hey guys, it's AJ.Astro1904. I'm here with Mini Ashley. Oh, her glare. Okay. Oh well. So, how is everybody? How are you? I miss you guys a lot. I've missed everything AG so much. So you're probably wondering where the heck I've been. I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you would know. I thought I'd film an updated video just for in case some people don't have Instagram or don't follow me on Instagram, and that way I have this as a memory, you know? So this is like a update what I've been up to kind of video. We'll see how much I can get in this video because a lot has happened. It was kind of wild. So basically life happened, a birthday happened, a trip happened, and a lot of crazy stuff has been happening. So think of kind of like where I left. I know Valentine's Day was like the last thing I posted like on AGIG, and then before my Meg video it was me opening Anne's gift, I think. So yeah, a lot has happened. So I guess like monthly recap, I auditioned for Beauty and the Beast. It was a local company. The last one I just did with the last one that I just worked with, that I did Godspell with, they teamed up and are in collaboration with this new theater that is like a baby theater just trying to get off the ground. So I auditioned for that. That was a cruddy audition. It was kind of rough. It was rough. But again, it was his first place's like first audition, so I don't blame them at all. There's just a lot of people. Like it's rough. But still got cast. So I'm a townsperson, I am a spoon, but it's really fun. I'm in like Be Our Guest, Human Again, Belle, the Mob Song, the finale, cute things like that. I really love it. So that has been taking a lot of my time as well, because every Monday through Thursday, 6:30 to 9, I am at rehearsals, on top of me working. So I work 3 days a week, and then I go to rehearsals, and I'm usually obliterated and tired. Like Tuesdays and Thursdays are really the only days that I can do any AG stuff. Sometimes Friday, sometimes Friday. Then I began planning. I don't know if, okay, you can't really see because man, I'm short. My sweatshirt. I had a big trip coming up, and I know I mentioned this in the last video I posted, but I'm gonna set Mini Ashley down for this. So me and my family went to Disney World. It was really fun. I hadn't gone in 9 years. It felt like 6. It felt like 5 or 6 at most. You know, because last time we went, it was 2014 for my sister's Make-A-Wish, and I was like, oh, I thought it was like 5 years ago. Mom's like, that's gonna be 9 years. I'm like, 9 years? What the? What? Time just didn't happen in COVID, so I want to do it proper this time, because every time we go to Disney, me and my family just do the same things. We, you know, wake up super early, we get there, we chase after princesses, we eat crusty fast food at the quick services, and then ride some rides, the same rides we always ride, chase more princesses, and then crash at the end of the night. Which I love seeing the princesses, don't get me wrong, but I also like to do other stuff that has been there since like the opening of Disney that I've never done. My cousin Emma went with us. She kind of like tagged along with us. Because she's gone to Disney a couple times with her friend. And so she's been there recently. She knows a lot about everything. She knew where everything was. She was like our tour guide. And so we were like, yeah, Emma, take us there. She's like, no, this way. Okay. So yeah, so I, you know, me being me with my autistic brain, I was like, okay, we need to plan. And when I mean plan, we need to plan. Like, taking all the information, organize the information, multiple rough drafts to a final draft. Like, okay, the cover's kind of crusty because the sticker got messed up in my book bag because I carried this thing around with me. But I had everything planned out. So like day one, I won't show you guys everything, but you know, it was everything. So you know, each park is split up into different lands. So like in Magic Kingdom, there's Fantasyland, Frontierland, there's Adventureland, there's Tomorrowland, which I didn't even really go in. Liberty Square, and yeah, I think that's it. But so, you know, all these different lands, all these different rides, all these different restaurants, and you know, I had to sort everything. It was a long and tedious process, but a very fun one. So the planning, the extensive planning, and you know, the packing, and you know, we drove there. My family doesn't fly. We flew once, and that was horrible. So yeah, that obviously took a lot of time, and I knew that that had to come first because that was something big that was happening. So I was like, okay, take a break, AGIG, sad as it is, and focus on the trip. Then when I get back in the swing of things, start there. So yeah, Disney was really, really fun. I loved it. I'm definitely going to be posting some pictures on AGIG, maybe like my story or something, because it was a lot of fun. I will, let me scoot over, insert some pictures here. I Disney bound it every day, so like Ariel, let me see what order we went into. What order did I go to all these parks? So for Magic Kingdom, I Disney bound as Ariel. For Animal Kingdom, I Disney bound as Russell. Hollywood Studios, I Disney bound as Woody. I made a lightsaber too. I'm the rootness tootness cowgirl in a Wild West. All the wild Tatooine. For Epcot, I Disney bound it as Mulan, and then the last day we went back to Magic Kingdom and I Disney bound it as Rapunzel because that was my actual birthday. So I was at Magic Kingdom on my actual birthday, which is also my twin sister's and my father's birthday. So we all had these like birthday buttons on, and we were like basically having a competition of who could get the most birthday recognition. I think my dad won. Which was really funny. My hair was covering it sometimes so I could see, but you know, sometimes my dad would, like, they'd be like, happy birthday to me, and then I'd be like, my dad, because then people would be like, happy birthday to my dad, and not me, and then he's like, you know. So it was really fun. But you know, like Rapunzel, she's the, it's my birthday, ta! No, I simply remembered your birthday was last year. That's kind of the funny thing about birthdays, they're kind of an annual thing. So that was so fun. It was tiring, it was exhausting. I got sunburn on my calves, I got blisters on my pinky toes. I'm limping out of the park each night. I had a migraine like twice. I got sick on a ride and like lost like 3 hours of time having to rest and not vomit. But, in spite of that, it was a fantastic trip. So yeah, like before the trip, I celebrated my birthday. So I kept everything in this shoebox. This is just AG stuff. Like I did get other stuff for my birthday, but I'm like, nah. My peeps ain't interested in that. We just showed them the AG stuff. It's fine, you know? So yeah, like I have birthday stuff to show you guys and souvenirs to show you guys and like so much. I also did go to Universal Studios. That was chaotic as well. So we got there kind of late. It was very fun. I did get a wand. You guys want to see it? But yeah, it was a fantastic trip and a fantastic birthday. Probably my best birthday I've had in like, since I was like a kid. Birthdays just aren't the biggest thing to me. But this birthday felt really, really magical. I also, when we were leaving Universal's, you know, slept at the hotel, wake up the next morning, you know, start our 2 days to drive back. I was like, hey, we should go to the American Girl store because it's, you know, 15 minutes away from where we were, all in Orlando. And so we decided to go to the American Girl store in Orlando. It was so fun. So, you know, here I am with my Disney bound outfit, Mini Ashley matching. So my skirt is actually an old bed sheet, and I cut both skirts from the same bed sheet that I had as a kid. and I bought my top on Amazon, and I just took a top, like one of the Springfield doll tops, like from the sell at my work, ironed on some seashells on it, and I made a little headband for Mini Ashley. I wrapped it in some spare fabric, stuffed it. The shell parts are glue, and yeah, both had white shoes. Walked in there all matching. It was super cute. I'd never been to the American Girl Orlando place before. I've literally in my life, I've only gone to Chicago, Columbus, Atlanta, which is no longer, rest in peace, and now Orlando. So I've only gone to 4 stores. So this was really exciting, and I was like, wow, oh my gosh, like this is so cute. Like the displays were cute. It was really big. It was like connected to like a mall, so it was like, you know, quaint and cute, and I could totally imagine spending so much time there. And so, you know, I'm chilling, I'm walking, and I'm, you know, just having the best time. I don't care if I'm the oldest one. There was some other like teen or like adults that were in there just like for nostalgic purposes, but like I had my doll, and I'm living it up, guys. I was so happy. It was great. I was like stimming the whole time, and I was like showing my dad everything, and I got to see the twins and Kavi for the first time in person. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. I want them so badly. And it was great. Then the cool thing happened, okay? If you thought being in an American Girl store dressed with your American Girl doll after a whole vacation isn't cool, the next part, it was just like, this is so cool. So I'm walking around, right? And I'm like, you know, I just want to look at everything because I didn't really have an idea of what I was going to buy. My mom, because you know it was our birthday, mom did give me some money, and so I was like, okay, well now I have more money. I didn't know how much I was gonna spend at Disney, so I didn't want to like, oh, I'm gonna buy this huge stuff. Like, so I was just like, okay, let's just go in and let's see. Usually I walk into places like that with budgets. Not this time, because I like to plan. So not planning, I was just like, okay, we gotta survey all our options. But while I was surveying all my options, this happened. So, you know, me and Mini Ashley walking around, I overhear something, and this girl is talking to this man, or one of these store employees, right, one of the salespersons, and she was like, oh yeah, about like the eye defect, like I just want to, you know, I'm thinking about swapping them out, and then she was talking about like how the one Diwali, I think that's how you say it, outfit was staining, and I'm looking at this stuff and I'm like, dang, this girl knows what she's talking about here. And so I like look over at her, she looks over at me, we make eye contact, and she was like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? I was like, ha ha ha, yeah, like I feel, because you know, I feel like the employee was not understanding at all what she was talking about. And so she was all like, oh, I was swapping my dolls out, like I didn't know if I had to buy a whole new doll or if I could just exchange it. I didn't have the box, and you know, and so I'm like, you know, looking around. I didn't want to like, you know, jump into this conversation, so I'm just, you know, looking around, and she goes, you look really familiar, like, are you on AGIG? Do I follow you? And I was like, you look kind of familiar too. And so we started talking, and she was an AGIGer. She was AG Grand Tours. I'll put the like the phonetic and the with the underscores and whatever here. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is so cool. I've never met another AGIGer in person. So I was like freaking out. I was so excited. And so we're talking. She was, I think, swapping out Isabel. I think it was Isabel. But she was also getting Kavi, I think. I guess much was happening. I was like, so we're talking, right? My mom and my sister came over and we all just started talking. And I was like, girl, no, I've literally seen your account, like, because she travels so much. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. She was like, are you from here? And I was like, no. She's like, oh, I'm not from here either. She apparently had gone to this really cool, like, doll, secondhand, antique kind of shop. It kind of reminded me of Girl again. I was like, girl, I would have come home with nothing in my wallet. Nothing in my wallet if I had gone there. Like, I was like, no, don't, your money. But it was so cool to see. So we were just like talking and, you know, bonding over, oh, our dolls. She's like, oh, I have my kind of mini-me in my book bag. She's talking about her kids, and she really liked Mini Ashley, you know, how she was custom, because honestly, like, the combo that she is kind of looked like her daughter, which was super cute. So I was like, oh yeah, she's a create your own, and you know, I just put a wig on. Oh my gosh, guys, I didn't even tell you guys. Before the trip, I'm packing Mini Ashley's suitcase, right? Because she's coming with me. Mini Ashley's wig fell off. It was so sad. It was like a couple days before we were leaving, and I was bawling my eyes out because I was so sad. Again, when did I get you? So I think I got her in 21, so this would probably be like 2 years. No. I got you last year, so you're about 1 year old. So Mini Ashley's wig has been on for about 1 year. Tell me why I just randomly decided to slip off before a trip at the worst part ever. It was horrid. I was crying. So me and my dad were like, okay, let's get it back on. And then all the glue gets messed up in her hair, and I was like, oh, I have to wash it, and I was crying more, and I was stressed out, and then I had to dry it, and then we're like, okay, we'll try it again tomorrow. And then it got messed up and glued again, and I was like, how did we get this so good the first time? Because we wig swapped 2 dolls that day, and we did it perfectly both times. I don't know how we were just so lucky, and then this time we were so not lucky. Okay, yeah, but, so, yeah. She really liked, but okay, so we did get everything figured out. We got her wig back on. I don't think it looks any different. No, it doesn't look any different to me. But it was a chaotic time, and I was like, girl, don't do that again. That was terrifying. Anyways, she really liked Mini Ashley's look, her features, her combo. It was cute because she's also Asian. She's Chinese, and I'm part Japanese, so it was super cute because we were like, oh my gosh, the Jess mold, yes. And you know, she was saying, she's like, my kids don't look like me at all. I'm like, I don't look like my dad at all, so like, I feel that. Which was like really funny. Then even better, we're talking, and I see this boy who's carrying his doll, and he's kind of looking at us like, oh, I kind of want to talk to them, but then I was like, oh, he's just kind of shy, but I'll try to talk to him anyways. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I love your doll. He was all like, oh yeah, I like dressed her, did the hair, da da da, and then we started talking, and I was like, oh my gosh, wait, are you on AGIG? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then, so then we all three just started talking. It was so great. So we're all like, oh my gosh, follow. Oh my gosh, your pictures, oh my gosh. And we're like, what are the odds that 3 AGIGers just happen to be here? Oh, none of us are from Florida, mind you. Smiley Face AG is from overseas. AG Grand Tours is further east of me. I'm in the Midwest, so none of us are from Florida, but we all just happen to be there in Florida at the same time. That was the craziest, wildest thing ever. So yeah, we were all just talking and bonding. My parents were like, oh, we should have been on the road like an hour ago, but my parents were like, I think really excited that I was excited in meeting people, and they thought that was really cool that that they recognized me and that I got to see them and meet them. A lot happened on the trip. It was wonderful. It was beautiful. I was so happy. I turned 26. Which is wild. No, I think I have 26 dolls now, which is funny. Because when I was 25, I had 25 dolls. And I said that in all my dolls videos. But now that I have Mini Dad, I think that's my 26th doll. So I have 26 dolls and I'm 26. Again, some of them are my sisters. She's starting to get back into AGI, or starting to get into AGIG, I should say. After she met the AGIGers at the Orlando store, she was really excited and was kind of like, oh, I want to do this. My sister did get a well-wisher. She got Kendall, but she named her, I think she named her Mal? Follow my sister. She did get a AGIG. I don't know how often she's going to use it. Hopefully she sticks with it and she stays because it's so fun. But I still kind of claim her dolls as my own. So, yeah. Eventually, obviously that number will change because I want to get more dolls before I'm age up. But at this moment, it's kind of cool that it happened twice. My age and my doll number match. I I think I'm gonna try to do a haul as a part 2, so I'm just gonna keep filming and then you'll see these videos twice, or in you'll see part 1 and part 2. But yeah, so stick around for part 2 where I'll be showing my American Girl doll haul / birthday haul / Disney souvenirs. Yeah, so I hope you guys are having an amazing time. I've missed you all so much. I really want to get back into the swing of AGTube again. Like I hadn't posted in a while and I was kind of lacking. My last video didn't have as many views, which I don't care. I'm not like, oh my gosh, this video sucked. No, like I'm not. I do this for fun, guys. I genuinely have the best time on here. I want to keep watching other people's AGTube channels. Like I always see videos and I'm like, oh, I'll watch this later, I'll watch this later, I'll watch this later. But I want to watch them, and I will watch them. So if you have a great video in mind, comment below. Or if you yourself are an AGTuber and have a good video for me to watch. I'm gonna make I have a big old playlist of American Girl doll videos to watch. Which I like to add as many as I can to and watch them. Because I will. I love it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for just coming along and chatting with me, listening to my wild stories. I hope you guys have a great day, and I missed you all so much. Just remember that I'm not going away. I'm not leaving AGIG or AGTube soon. Life may get chaotic, but I'm here to stay because I love this. So I will see you guys in part 2. Make sure you keep an eye out for that. Hopefully I'll get them out at the same time. So okay, me and Minnie Ashley are setting up. So just remember, that dolls and imagination have no age, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!